YouTube, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got some good information for you guys. Go on ahead, deposit your soul coins, and let's get started with this video. All right, guys, what is going on, guys? You've seen it in the title, okay? Boruto has been heating up, okay? And we have the Naruto anniversary episodes coming out soon. Go ahead and take a look at the screen now. Guys, we got a good one from our good friends over at CBR.com. You feel what I'm saying? What are they talking about this time? Let's go ahead and jump into it and see. It states 10 Naruto theories in Shippuden and Boruto that have been disproved, okay? Mind you, guys, I constantly have to say this at the beginning of every Did You Know video because there are some of you still in my comments talking crazy. We know our lore enough to know whether it is fact or false, okay? Stop coming in my comment section talking about, oh, you don't know this, that. I've been proving it to you. I have been sitting here and breaking down each analogy and letting you guys know whether or not I agree or disagree based off of the lore. Again, please stop coming into my comments talking crazy, talking about all that other stuff. Anyway, like I said, we're going to jump right into this video. 10 Naruto theories that Shippuden and Boruto have disproved. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, and hopefully we can find some things in here that we can find factual to its lore. Let's get started. The Naruto franchise has evolved since 2002, rendering many old theories and assumptions obsolete by Shippuden and Boruto. Let's talk about it. As one of the most recognizable and iconic anime franchises in history, Naruto has undergone several reinventions since it first began airing in 2002. From the original series to Shippuden, the post-timeskip saga, and finally Boruto, the sequel series centered around the franchise's titular protagonist's son. It's a precious few tenets that keep these three properties linked to each other as one incredible story. Unsurprisingly, there are several theories that fans would have sworn by in the series' early days that have been revealed to be simply not true. Several new revelations in Boruto and Shippuden have proven that several conception fans may have taken from the original series are now updated. Whether it concerns the series' hierarchy of strength or the political landscape of the ninja world, the wealth of information that has been introduced has disproved several older Naruto theories. Let's jump right into it, okay? We are here with the number 10 spot, meaning the Nine Tails was the series' strongest entity, okay? I'm not gonna lie, this is one that I thought was very, very true, and let's see what they're talking about here. The original Naruto series began with a profile of the Nine Tails, introducing it as a fearsome force of nature that could appear to wreak havoc and disappear just as suddenly. Following the revelation that this fearsome nine-tailed beast had been sealed in Naruto, his terrible treatment by the Leaf Villagers began to make some twisted sense. After all, who wanted to be caught in such a monster's warpath? Shippuden revealed that even though the Nine Tails was the most powerful, it was only one of 9 other tailed beasts. It went further to reveal that all of these beasts were derived from an even more terrible 10-tailed monster that dwarfed the Nine Tails, but even it wasn't the most powerful. Legendary figures such as the Sage of Six Paths and Kaguya have since been introduced. Yeah, I feel like this is true only for the simple fact of the 10 Tails manifestation. Now, when they're talking about Kaguya and Sage of Six Paths, even though the tail beast derived from them, it's kind of given that they would be stronger than the tail beast. Let's go on ahead and move on. Let's get to that number 9th spot, you feel what I'm saying? Itachi Uchiha hated Sasuke more than anything. This is one I never really actually thought, like, that's his little brother at the end of the day. Sasuke Uchiha never hid the fact that his entire purpose was to kill Itachi Uchiha, the rogue ninja behind the Uchiha massacre and his older brother. Precious little was revealed about Itachi, but they all served to reinforce the idea that he was a dangerous madman that for some reason had killed his entire clan, sparing only his younger brother. Shippuden reinforced this sentiment until Itachi's very end. Sasuke received his long-awaited battle with his brother, but stopped just short of engineering his death himself. After his passing, Sasuke was shocked to realize that most of his pleasant memories with his older brother had been suppressed by a powerful genjutsu. Itachi had decided to end the Uchiha clan by himself, but had been pressured into doing so by Danzo and the elders of the Hidden Leaf village. That one we can most definitely agree with because we all know that, just like this was stated, it was pressure. But if he really hated Sasuke Uchiha with everything inside of him, he would have disposed of him right then and there. That's his younger brother. He wanted him to take on the mantle and make the Uchiha clan a better spot. You feel what I'm saying? Or a better clan. Let's go ahead and move on down to that number 8 spot. You feel what I'm saying? Which is the Uzumaki clan was extinct. Let's see what they're talking about here, because this is an interesting one. This is interesting. Several clans in the Hidden Leaf village were introduced, and while several members of the Inuzuka, Hyuga, Aburame, and Nara clans were shown to be alive and well, Naruto was the only known member of the Uzumaki clan. There was nothing revealed about his relatives outside of his parents who died during the previous Nine Tails attack. Naruto was all alone in the world. The Uzumaki clan wasn't revived later in the series, but a lot more information was divulged about them. Naruto had inherited Uzumaki genes in their standard huge reserves of chakra from his mother's side. Shippuden also revealed that the Uzumaki clan had been specialists of sealing jutsu, and that there was at least one other member alive, Karin, who later joined Sasuke's Taka group. Now this one, I'm not gonna lie to you, this one is interesting because later on in the Shippuden series, they did introduce us to Karin. But there is also another person speculated, yes, speculated, okay, to be from the Uzumaki clan. And that was, oh my goodness, Nagato. Now, if you guys remember Nagato, it was stated under the Uzumaki clan that those in the Uzumaki clan, with the exception of Naruto, those from the Uzumaki clan had red hair. Now, don't quote me on this, but this is just my opinion. I do believe one of the Silver brothers is from the Uzumaki because one of them had red hair. Go on ahead and comment down in the section below if I'm wrong or if I'm right, but I'm pretty sure one of the Silver brothers had red hair. And if you guys don't know who the Silver brothers are, that's Genkaku and Kinkaku from the 4th Great Ninja War, okay? So if you guys remember them, I definitely do believe that one of the Silver brothers is from the Uzumaki clan, okay? Along with Nagato, all right? But that's there, not here, all right? Let's move on down to that number 7th spot. And where does that go? Naruto had no shinobi ancestry. This is something I wouldn't even know about even if lore was to contact me. Let's talk about it. Since he had no parents or family that would claim him, the secret of Naruto's ancestry was anyone's guess. His incompetence and inability to successfully activate even the most basic jutsu led many to believe that he couldn't have hailed from an elite clan. But this notion was later debunked. Jiraiya revealed that it was the Nine Tails' presence within him had been disrupting his chakra network. Shippuden went on to show that Naruto's father had been the legendary 4th Hokage. Not only did Naruto learn about his parents, but he got the opportunity to truly say goodbye to both of them, giving him closure about wounds he never knew existed. In his most critical moments, both Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki stepped in to offer aid from the afterlife, proving to Naruto that even though he had gained acceptance from earned friends, his family had genuinely loved and cared for him while they lived. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that because I must have missed that part. You feel what I'm saying? I must have just been so into Naruto. I didn't realize the Nine Tails was disrupting his chakra. But then again, I should have known that because I was one of the first people to realize that his Sage mode was actually being affected with Nine Tails. And we actually got to see their link of Nine Tail crossover with the Toad Sage Jutsu in the Pain arc. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you guys remember, he actually, when he stabbed himself with Sage Mode with the rod to find out where Nagato was, he had Sage Mode, but he was so angry and filled with hatred that the nine-tailed slits came over them. That pretty much gave us our transformation that was later on in the war arc, okay? So, there's that. Let's move on to that number 6 spot. You feel what I'm saying? Naruto will become a Chunin. This is funny. Ain't my man still Genin and became Hokage? Let's jump into it. The original Naruto series prescribed quite the straightforward manner for a ninja to gain rank in the shinobi world. Once a ninja graduated from the academy, they would be a low-ranked Genin. If they passed the required exam, they would be promoted to Chunin and finally Jonin if they gained enough experience and showed extraordinary talent. Since Naruto failed the Chunin exam on his first try, it was taken for granted that he would reattempt it since his ultimate goal was to become Hokage. To everyone's surprise, Naruto didn't take the exams again a second time, and for good reason. With the Akatsuki hot on his tail, getting stronger was much more important at this stage than proving he was stronger. That I definitely I agree with this one. You feel what I'm saying? Because even at this point, Naruto is Hokage and he's still a Genin. And as a matter of fact, there was an episode where Kakashi literally came up to Naruto, giving him a stack of paperwork like, yo, bro, you gotta take this jump. You gotta take the exams. As a matter of fact, didn't he retake the exams just on some, and still failed when he went up against Konohamaru and used jutsu when he wasn't supposed to? Wasn't that retaking? But I could be wrong. Comment in the comment section below. But we are now down halfway. You feel what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. Guys, if you are enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like on the video. You feel what I'm saying? And also, make sure you turn your notifications on. Turn that bell on so you know each and every single... I said cut the bell on. Cut it on. Cut it on. That's why y'all ain't viewing the video. Because y'all don't cut the bells on. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure you are subscribing. Subscribe. Send people my way. Goodness gracious. I know y'all like these fact videos. Y'all bangs with them every time. Let's jump right back into the video. We at that number 5th spot. Number 5. You feel what I'm saying? Who does that belong to? None other than the boy Sasuke. And what does it mean? Sasuke's Sharingan have fully matured. I never, ever, ever agreed with this one. Ever. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Even by Uchiha standards, Sasuke was an exceptionally talented ninja. He had mastered the fireball jutsu by age 12 and was therefore already considered a fully fledged member of the clan's core. His Sharingan was first shown with only one Tomoe in the battle against Haku, and he grew more adept with it the longer he practiced with it. By his battle with Naruto, Sasuke's Sharingan had developed 3 Tomoe and was capable of even keeping up with the speediest of moves enhanced by the Nine-Tails chakra, even though he knew about the Mangekyo Sharingan. Sasuke refused to claim that power on Itachi's terms, content in his eyes and believing we're strong enough as they were. Shippuden proved just how strong he was when he finally got access to the secrets of the Mangekyo Sharingan, and eventually the Rinnegan. He received abilities like the Susanoo and the Matarasu that were previously only seen in his childhood dreams. Yes, this is one I definitely agree with, because even to this day, isn't it stated in the manga that there are thousands of jutsu? You feel what I'm saying? And that each eye or dojutsu enhances certain abilities within a certain jutsu. Like, for example, we all remember when Kakashi taught Sasuke the Chidori, but he couldn't teach it to him until, wasn't it that he had 2 Tomoe? You feel what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but wasn't it that it wasn't strong enough as it was, and that the visual person needed both Sharingan? I could be wrong, but I know for a fact that Kakashi told Sasuke that in order for it to be enhanced or its full purpose, the user needs the Sharingan, which is why when Kakashi first did it, before he got the Sharingan, it was weak, but afterwards it became more precise. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and move on. Make sure you guys are commenting in the comment section below, because you know I ain't the only one that watched this. You know. Let's move on to number 4. Okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think this one, but I definitely felt like he was stronger than Itachi and Kisame at this point. But let's talk about it. Jiraiya had boasted that there wasn't anywhere safe from the Akatsuki than his presence. And it was with this assurance that he convinced Tsunade and Kakashi to entrust Naruto to him. He was able to back up this assertion during his first encounter with them, causing both Itachi and Kisame to flee from his presence. Still confident in his superiority, Jiraiya volunteered to infiltrate the Hidden Rain Village, which was the Akatsuki's main stronghold, by himself. He didn't count on encountering Pain, his former student who had grown exponentially in power. Before Jiraiya could fully understand the secrets of his jutsu, Pain had already as good as won their battle. The only thing Jiraiya could do was transmit the secret to his allies before he died. This one was the most saddest out of everything, bro. When Jiraiya died, bro, Jiraiya got smoked, bro. And I ain't even gonna fold you. My man put up a great fight. But the fact of the matter is, it was just sad because that in itself was just pain. You feel what I'm saying? In the Pain arc. You know what I mean? He didn't actually die to the full Akatsuki. You feel what I'm saying? Which is why when we talk about Jiraiya being stronger than the Akatsuki, I want to give it to Jiraiya. I do. Because the simple fact of the matter is it took one person to manifest it of 6 people to take him down. You feel what I'm saying? But would you guys consider that to be the same with people like Deidara, Sasori? You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the Akatsuki, not just Pain himself. You feel what I'm saying? So, do you guys think that Jiraiya, if he was to face people like Deidara and Sasori and all of them, is that the confidence that he was coming from? All right, let's go on ahead and move on to that number 3 spot. We almost done. You feel what I'm saying? We almost done. Let's go on to number 3, which is Shinobi had no use for technology. I feel like this, let's see what they're talking about. In the original Naruto series, there was no mention or usage of modern technology. The series seemed firmly set in medieval Japan, and the Shinobi saw no need for any technology in their daily lives or missions. Ninjutsu was the solution for any issues they could potentially face, and the Shinobi seemed perfectly happy with this. Shippuden debuted and almost immediately introduced wireless communication headsets for Shinobi, but they were mere trinkets compared to the technological advancements in Boruto. Really? Every day is something, bruh. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Let's move on. Not only did the series' innovators create fearsome weapons in the form of scientific ninja tools, but several quality of life improvements like railways, televisions, and electricity were more commonplace, okay? This right here, I would definitely say I do agree with because of the era, okay? Mind you, think about it. Think about this as today's era. Back then, it was one of those situations where, you had the man go to work, woman cook and clean. You feel what I'm saying? Nowadays, there's no roles. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody can do anything. You feel what I'm saying? Woman cook, clean, go to work, all that other stuff. Man cook, clean, do all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Same situation here. Back then, you feel what I'm saying? For that old time, they always relied on the kunai. You feel what I'm saying? They relied on the jutsu, but time started progressing. Things started getting different, things started changing, becoming more powerful, which means you gotta rely on more than just the basics, which is why I can definitely agree with this part. The Shinobi back then had no use for the technology. They didn't need it. You feel what I'm saying? So I will agree with this. Let's move on to the number 2 spot, which is the Rasengan was the peak of offensive ninjutsu. I don't know how I will feel about this, but let's go on ahead and jump into it. Jiraiya taught Naruto the Rasengan as an attempt to help him close the widening gap between himself and Sasuke. In their hands, the Rasengan seemed like a cheat code for an instant win. When it was successfully used, its victims would instantly be knocked out or forced to commend the jutsu's effectiveness. There didn't seem to be anything more powerful. In Shippuden and beyond, Naruto himself ended up perfecting the Rasengan by adding his wind chakra nature to it, therefore creating the Rasen Shuriken. He learned several variations of the base Rasengan, including infusing it with the unique chakra properties of each tailed beast. Several new abilities were introduced that challenged the Rasengan's dominance, including the Amaterasu, the Raikage's Lariat, and the Tsuchikage's Particle Style. When it comes to the big names that they're just now naming right now, yeah, there's no way a Rasengan. Me personally, I don't know. Now, the only way I feel like something like that could, nullify these big name household jutsus is the Odama Rasengan, or the Giant Rasengan. The one that Jiraiya used with all of his strength. You feel what I'm saying? When he fought against Pain. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that big mass of chakra signature would be able to definitely put up with the particle style and definitely stop the Amaterasu. But the Raikage's Lariat, that's speed. You feel what I'm saying? That jutsu takes a little while to conjure. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I could be wrong. So let me know in the comment section below if you agree with that. And now, guys, we are down to that number one spot. You feel what I'm saying? Which is what? Cooperation between shinobi villages was impossible. Okay? Let's talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? Although the existence of other villages was confirmed, the interactions between them was strenuous at best. The tuning exams were co-hosted with the village hidden in the sand for the purpose of promoting unity between them and the Leaf. Unfortunately, these plans were nearly jeopardized by Orochimaru's plot to destroy the Leaf village. Although Orochimaru was defeated, large-scale cooperation between all the shinobi villages still seemed like a pipe dream. It took Obito Uchiha's invasion of the Five Kage Summit to spur the shinobi leaders into action. In record time, the allied shinobi forces had assembled and were ready to fight the Fourth Great Ninja War. Okay? With that number one spot, cooperation between the shinobi villages was impossible, obviously. You know what I mean? Until a certain cause brought them to a justified unison. You know what I mean? But as far as to compare them and state impossible, I guarantee you, I would definitely agree with this, because had it not been for a certain purpose, I guarantee you they still would have. Let me slow my roll. I want to say, if Naruto and that scale invasion attack didn't go down the way that it did, you probably wouldn't have the village that Boruto has today, which is where it's so many different generations and ethnicities and things like that, all in the different villages. You know what I mean? Like, peace is really spurring around. You feel what I mean? There you have it. 10. You feel what I'm saying? Naruto and Boruto theories that have been disproved over the continuity of the series. You feel what I'm saying? That was brought to us by our good friends over at CBR.com. Like I stated, we know our lore enough to know whether it's fact or false. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, what do you guys think of these 10 theories? You feel what I'm saying? Do you agree with most of them? Do you disagree with most of them? Do you have something you want to say about some of them? Do you feel like some of them were off? You feel what I'm saying? Do you feel like some of them didn't give enough information? Please do let me know in the comment section below. But guys, there you have it, okay? If you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Don't be afraid to hover and haunt that like button. Subscribe today to become part of the Soul Gang, Team Nephilim. Let's get it. Tap that notification bell to know each and every single time I'm uploading these videos, baby. And guys, remember, to be good at the game, you gotta kill with skill. And until our next nightmare, guys, this is what I like to say. This is what I like to see. We got some more Did You Knows on the way. Stay tuned. Peace, y'all.